Alright, hey guys, what's going on? This is HobFoote, and I'm back, and we are going to dive more into this remastered pack because we have a prologue prelude thing, a pre-story, called Left Behind. I believe it's supposed to be about Ellie, but don't quote me on that. We are going to find out. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and let's go on our journey. Would you like to see tutorial pop-ups? Nah, I think we've done this. We're gonna go normal again. I died a lot on the last normal, so I think we're just gonna stick with normal. You saw me die a lot. If I want to die anymore, I'm gonna do that in the privacy of my own, not viewing on internet publicness, because it'll be a lot. It'll be pretty bad.
What? Fireflies?
Get down!
Oh! Who the fuck are these guys?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Stay the fuck back! Joel? Push your...
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Come on. I think we're safe. Joel? Joel? Shit. Joel, here. Oh, get up, get up, get up. You gotta tell me what to do. Come on. You gotta get up. Joel?
Okay, maybe this is not what I think it is.
Riley?
Ow. I landed on my hip.
What the hell? I thought I was bitten.
I know. It was kind of awesome. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
I haven't seen you, and I don't even know how long.
45 days. Well, 46, technically. Wanna know what I've been up to?
All this time, I thought you were dead.
Yeah. Here. Look.
Firefly.
No way.
Is she kind of young for a
Still no
firefly?
way? I had to sleep under Liz for 3 years, and you know how bad that girl smelled.
You're a firefly.
Oh, did we ever find her tag? I wonder.
You still have it up. What are you doing?
I'm making sure I don't get caught with a firefly in my room.
Relax. There are no soldiers on the entire floor.
Here, congrats.
Hey. Are we cool?
Are we cool?
I disappeared and you're mad. And I owe you an explanation. Let's get out of here and I'll tell you all about it.
It's almost morning, and I have military drills. You know, where we learn how to kill fireflies.
Huh.
Put some pants on and let's go.
I'm so dumb.
Oh, come on. When have we ever gotten into trouble?
Oh man, is that famous last words?
Shit. Come on, give me something. Fuck! Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put you on your side.
So maybe we're going back and forth? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there'd be so much more blood than that. Yeah, that's just not gonna do it.
I should buy us some time. I'll find something to stitch you up, okay? Callus, keep an eye on him.
No, that's what I was hearing. I was like, man, sounds like there's zombos right there. I always forget about her doing military stuff before.
I'll be back in a flash.
Famous last words again. Nice.
I totally got this. All right, now where the fuck do I go?
Yeah, so he had that stitch and everything, and I thought, oh man, how'd she stitch him? You know, I just thought, okay, sure, whatever. But she did do military stuff. You would have learned how to do that, so. That's, biological hazard. Must be a lot of, gunk back there, huh? But yeah, definitely that makes more sense. I forgot about her knowing how to do stuff. Because military and stuff. So we can go up there if we need or want. We can open any of these lockers? No. Colorado Mountain Plaza. But yeah, so here we are. We're back into, it's like we're dropping right back into where we left off. It's just a little different. You know, experience some different storyline stuff. And okay, nothing again still. Oh, we've got different artifacts. Okay, nice. No pun intended. This ought to be good. No pun intended, volume 2. Oh, no, other one. To get to the other side. Is this another joke book? Probably. So we've got Riley's pendant. She definitely totally died. From what we know about, oh, she kept his robot. Oh, that's right, because she meant to put it on his grave and she didn't. She's got a Walkman? Can she even use that thing? A note from Mom. Ellie, I'm going to share a secret with you. I'm not a big fan of kids, and I hate babies. And yet, I'm staring at you, and I'm just awestruck. You're not even a day old, and holding you is the most incredible thing I've done in my life. A life that is about to get cut a little short. Marlene will look after you. There's no one in this world I trust more than her. When the time comes, she'll tell you all about me. Don't give her too much of a hard time. Try not to be as stubborn as me. Scribbly marks. I'm not going to lie. This is a pretty messed up world. It won't be easy. The thing you always have to remember is that I love the way this looks. It's definitely aged. I feel like it would definitely be a little more creased and worn at the creases after all this time, but you can definitely tell like how it was folded. Oops. The thing you always have to remember is that this life is worth living. Find your purpose and fight for it. I see so much strength in you at however days old. I know you'll turn out to be the woman you're meant to be. Forever, your loving mother, Anna. Make me proud, Ellie. I guess her name actually is Ellie instead of like Ellen or something. Oh, it's her switchblade. Okay. And she's got the photo. That's right, she stole this from what's her face? Got no ammo. Alright, well, this is gonna be good. Well, yeah, we're in the thick of it, guys. Also, statue. Don't hear anything, but I don't think I could hear anything. She's got a pretty short listen range. She's not roided up like our homeboy is. Oh, I thought that'd be like a proper desk. Okay. More biological hazard. Maybe they're just blocking off the elevators. Nobody can use them. Contagious disease. This must have been before they knew as much about it. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Shit.
Okay, I can't see him yet. I figured there'd be clickers around and stuff like that. Let's see, can we get in here? Nope. Alright, well, the way that window looked, it's like super clean. You can kind of see into the store. I thought we could get in there. Seems like an open window there. I don't see a way in. Oh man, I hear something. Ah, nice. That's a cool statue. Obviously, I hear the creepo things, but like, where they be at, yo? So that glass didn't last long. Some more cordoned off section. Yeah, it looks like governmentally cordoned off. American Princess. A whole store devoted to one.
Locked.
Huh, interesting. Seen a place like that where we need combination.
Weston's Pharmacy. That sounds promising.
Got a brick. Alright. I don't want to jump down in there. Oh, that open window over there. We're definitely going into like the quarantined area. That makes makes me afraid. I mean, like, not afraid. I'm not afraid, you know. I'm just, you know, like, wary, you know, like, oh, what's gonna happen? You know, it's not, but I'm not, like, afraid. Not like that.
What the hell? Did you just swallow the pills and leave the bottle? God.
Looks like there's some stuff over there, but I want to keep going this way.
Anything? Anything? Nothing.
I thought it might be like a magazine at first that she could take. When did they make this little prequel thing? Was this special for the,
Come on. Of course. Everything's picked clean.
He did find something on the shelf out here like that. Like, does she know, like, what the difference between, like, a laxative is and, like, a vitamin or, like, real meds that she needs?
Ah.
I think I was saying something before that, but I don't remember what. Noise. Alright, time to head behind the counter. Well, that is not enough to make a shiv.
The pharmacist. Maybe he's got something on him.
Pharmacist went crazy and attacked me. I hit him pretty hard. He's unconscious. I locked him in the American Princess store. Next door. Please get him help. Oh, this is before, Can I go through here?
Oh, come on.
Nah, the pharmacist got the key.
First aid kit. How the fuck do I get inside?
So this must have been before, like, people really knew what was going on. Like, oh man, he just went crazy. You know, just random people are going crazy. So it's coming from, like, spores and everything, but, like, do we ever really learn where spores were coming from for whatever reason? Like, they seem to be coming out of different places in the food.
5 right, 3 left.
Based off of
31 right.
a little bit of news clip bits we got.
Worked.
Oh, he's probably still a zombo, you dummy.
Shit, spores.
Oh, why do you care? They don't bother
If
you.
you're gonna jump out at me, go ahead and fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm with her. Anything here? Nice. Oh, she doesn't need to make shivs because she's got a knife. Damn. Why doesn't Joel have a knife? That's so stupid. I make shivs for everything. I guess I had to make some kind of, like, thing. Some kind of mechanic for the game to work around. A whole store for one doll. One type of doll. Ain't talking that flashlight on. You don't know what's waiting around the corner. wonder if all these spores came from the dead pharmacist. Like he was like an incubator for them.
God, yuck.
How much you want to bet that thing's alive?
Oh, man.
You just stab him through the head just in case.
Nothing. Where is it? Ah, key. Okay. Oh, fuck!
Oh, man.
God damn it.
I started just like spamming square right as he started moving. Like, oh, okay.
Pharmacy. Let's do it.
Let's read this pharmacist's note. Well, think about me while I'm off. I'll be missing you, but not too much. Laura. Be missing you, but not too much? Damn. That, maybe it's an inside joke. It had me feeling a couple different kinds of ways.
Ah, shit.
Is that clicker? Nice, so just drop some alcohol. Where did that thing even come from? How did it even have time to get there? I did not hear it until then. Alright, well, don't ask too many questions. Start poking holes in the fabric of the story. Waiting for there to magically be some creatures here now. Guess I sorted through everything here. Can't hear through the door yet. I'm not meant to, I suppose.
Yes.
Oh, you dummy. Check your surroundings first.
No.
Ooh, that's rough. That kind of pharmacy is in a mall.
Oh. A military helicopter. That's gotta have something.
Well, that's freaking lucky.
Hang in there, Joel.
Okay, no supplies here or there. No supplies. Sugar. Alright, well. We have enough to even make like nope. Man, they're much more stingy with resources than this one. Shelter area. Huh. So they turned this, they try to turn, oh, fuck. I don't make noise. They try to turn this into like a quarantine zone? Interesting. Pigs attack. Nothing here to scavenge? Come on now. Explosive for some reason. go back this way. I thought this one path went all the way through, but I guess not. See if there's anything at its dead end. Nope, nothing there. Alright. Nail polish. I think we're in a different store now. Rarity? Rarity, okay. I don't know if maybe it said parody. Oh boy. Dead guy. I love getting glimpses into the lives of
Yeesh.
these people. Salon notes. Yeah, okay. Chief Warrant Officer Larry Caulfield died bravely this afternoon. We were flying back to the QZ when our patient turned. It must have been spores because none of us saw the bite. The patient broke through the restraints and fell upon her pilot. W.O., I don't know what that means. Sean Brendan. Even with the helicopter spinning out of control, Officer Caulfield fought the infected patient, saving our lives. We crashed in a rural Colorado mall. Private Eugene Ellis, Officer Caulfield, and I were the only survivors. Chief Warrant Officer. Oh, Warrant Officer and Chief Warrant Officer. Okay. In subduing the infected, Officer Caulfield was bitten on the neck. He immediately showed us the bite and accepted his fate. I executed the infection protocol, aka I executed him, before Officer Caulfield could turn into an infected. May he rest in peace. Captain Reagan Francis, 4th Infantry Division, Denver, QZ. How about that? Oh, is this meds?
No sutures. Well, at least I can use this.
Oh, gauze. Okay. Well, I can use that, but that is for me. Is that for me or for... Do I climb over this thing? What do I... I don't need the hint. I'm just taking my time. Sounds like there's peeps down there. Alright, well, guess I'm
Here we go.
climbing over.
Hurry! Up here!
Oh, okay, we switched back to... Oh, man, that was confusing. I was like, why is this taking so long? Drink some tea.
That was close, huh? You're kind of fast there. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Well, come on. Up we go.
So, how did you find them?
The fireflies?
Yeah.
Remember that firefly you bit and stole his gun?
Yeah, I remember him.
That's Trevor. I saw him walking down the street, so I tailed his ass. I followed him into this alley, and all these fireflies ambushed me. They took me right to their hideout. To Marlene.
Were you scared?
Terrified. I thought this time she would actually shoot me. But instead, she just says, "What took you so long?" She was expecting me.
And she just made you a firefly?
Something like that. That whole almost killing me thing was a test. She wanted to know I was committed.
Oh.
Interesting. Barbed wire around everything in here. No? Fight for what's yours. Remember who we were. How long can they keep us safe? No king. No kings in our country. Fight the oppressors. Fedra killed my parents. They feed themselves while feeding us lies. Rise up, fight Fedra. Scavenge anything in here? Am I able to scavenge in this part of the game? Oh, that's Marlene. Hero.
Speak of the devil.
She asks about you.
Really?
She says you remind her of your mom.
Well, she'd know more than me.
See, I probably missed a bunch of optional conversations just because I spent so much time, like, searching for stuff.
We're making good time.
Is she taking me to the Fireflies?
Who do you hang out with these days?
Also, this is my backpack.
No one really.
What about Tino and the rest of the guys? How are they doing?
Riley, those are your friends.
But you talk to them.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is, well, not really. 20 years for this to happen. Like, maybe in 50, 80. I'm not buying 20 years everything gets this degraded. Dirty, sure. Dusty, there'd be some cases with everything all over the place. It's just completely rotted out. Scott was here, Robert was here, Tina was here, Ellie and Riley were here. See, it's the thing about putting your name on stuff, like, did you do it? No, it's got your name on it.
You found the light yet?
Oh, har har.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your people. So what? You buy into this whole thing now?
All I know is that I'm not a soldier.
Heh. Yeah, you're still a soldier. You're just, fighting for somebody else. Alright, we got laundry here. Don't be a sheep, wake up. Fedra sucks.
Attention. We are pleased to report the zone has been free for sepsis infection for 30 days.
30 days, my ass. People are getting infected all the time. They just do a good job of hiding it.
You've run into more infected?
As part of my initiation, they actually made me kill this. You know, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Wow. It's cool to be able to see the zone. I'm so worried about missing stuff. I'm like probably missing stuff.
Oh shit, hi!
Turn your flashlight off. There we go.
Man,
Liberty
sorry.
Gardens of
Another
Boston.
jumper lately. Careful, it's wet.
Hey, so maybe I should join the Fireflies.
Ellie, that was the first thing I asked Marlene. She wants you safe at that stupid school. I'm not even supposed to come see you.
Why does she care?
She's worried I'll get you into trouble.
Whatever. I can get into trouble just fine on my own.
Oh, no.
She seems to, Marlene seems to have good instincts. Because that's pretty much what happened promptly. Can I climb up the thing? Nope. Oh my god.
Hey, remember the first time I brought you here?
What are we doing here, Riley?
I have a surprise for you.
What? Is it a dinosaur?
Maybe.
I'll be your
Okay.
friend again if it's a dinosaur.
You'll just have to wait and see.
You're gonna kill an infected together? Is that what happens? I want one of these, like, shakeable, chargeable flashlights. Seems like hella useful.
You still saving up for that vacation?
Every penny. You?
Every penny.
Hey, what did we end up picking?
Hello, surfing in LA?
That's right. Surfing in LA. Come on, let's keep going.
Steph Bradish. I'm guessing maybe there's not secrets to find here, but I know as soon as I think that, there'll be a secret to find. No, I've missed it because I've given up. Dolces. I know there's a Dolces here. You got one of those back home, too.
Winston's gone.
You heard?
Yeah. Do you know how it happened?
They said he just fell off his horse. Heart attack or something.
Man. Well, how many people get to die of natural causes in this world?
None that I know of.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
Exactly. So, let's see what he left us.
Really?
Oops. Drop the controller. The East Wing. Where'd she go? Is she inside the tent? Yeah. Who was this guy?
What? Is this Winston? Man, guy used to be handsome.
Bingo. Want some?
Heh. Us teenager, of course, you know,
I got
accept.
It's not beer. Please.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh, here. It's disgusting.
Told you. Cheers, Winston. Ooh. That's strong.
So I guess she's like older? A couple of years maybe?
What happened to Princess?
I assumed after Winston died, they took her. Poor horse. She's probably out there terrified.
Man.
Winston with a horse named Princess. I believe that. GNA. Good news, actually. A rouge. Twisted. Okay. We crawling under there?
Help me lift this.
Okay, we're holding. We're not tapping anymore. All right.
It always feels like we're gonna get crushed.
It's fine. I'll go first.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know what? How about we find another way?
Yeah. Sounds good.
How are we gonna find another way? Oh, is this door back here? Oh, no, it's... Okay.
Hey, Riley. You know what? I'll get you up and over. See if you can unlock it from the inside.
Good call.
Yeah, unless she can't, how's she gonna get back out?
Well, you see anything? Riley?
Holy crap.
You dick! That's 2 times today!
How the hell did we never find this place? Come on, I got the perfect mask for you.
Riley,
Perfect. Check it out.
It's funny, Ellie's so much more serious.
Put it on.
So stupid.
Yeah, badass. Now roar.
What the hell's happening?
Roar. Ellie, really? Fucking roar.
Oh, I gotta tap it. Okay.
Roar! There she is. Now let's see what else this place has.
This is awesome. Although I'm sure we just caught all the
Man, look at all this stuff.
zombos.
Ask Skeleseer a question and shake for your fortune. Okay? Are we gonna die today? Nothing. What a jip.
You gotta turn it over, genius.
Oh. Seems dreadfully unlikely. Ah! Whew! What a relief.
Let's keep going.
Am I ever gonna get to play a video game? Your chances are dismal. Fuck you, Skull. Am I ever getting boobs or what? The spirits are quiet. Ugh, of course they are.
I'll keep doing this. This is great.
Will I drive a car again? I feel it in my bones. All right.
Hey, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Leaving this stupid quarantine zone. The answer is in limbo. So there's a chance. Will we ever get our water guns back?
Water guns?
The spirit nods yes. Ah, you hear that? Says we're getting our water guns back.
Let them go, Ellie. Let them go.
Are you a butt face?
Oh, I could do this all day.
I am dead certain it is true. That settles it then.
Oh, there's still so many of these. This is awesome.
Will we ever stop sucking at poker?
I can hear you, you know.
The signs aren't clear. Up! There's still hope for you.
Nope. I've given up on that. You can have poker.
Oh, that's it.
Let me see this. Will Ellie ever be as funny as me?
Oh, please. I'm like 10 times funnier than you.
He said, not in this existence. Hey, wasn't me. Skeleseer said it.
Well, Skeleseer can suck my dick.
Nice, Ellie.
Thanks. You're welcome. Oh, triple phoenix.
What do you think?
Adorable.
Why, thank you, kind pigeon.
Oh, come on, turn around. Let's see the face. Ah, that's funny. Let's explore this place some more before we try and leave. We're gonna try on all the masks.
Ha 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 ha! The ruby slippers! What have you done with them?
Oh my, Toto, what will we do?
Oh man.
Well, this is fun. Jar of eyeballs.
Bought this stuff? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Oh, that almost scared me.
Wow. That was stupid.
I thought it was funny. Can I get in there? Nope. Alright, I think we've explored everything in here we can. So. Alright. Time to go, I suppose. Let's save our game. I just keep waiting for, like... Because we know... Obviously, you shouldn't be watching this unless you've seen the full regular game. But, like, so we know, like, what she said about happened to her and her friend. So I just keep waiting for that.
I got an idea.
Oh, so she's in the mall, so she's thinking about another mall. That makes sense.
See those cars down there?
Yeah.
Red one's yours, I'll be blue. We throw bricks. Whoever breaks all the windows to their car wins.
Are you kidding me? I'm like the brickmaster.
Right. Loser has to answer a question. No sarcasm.
What is this, truth or truth? All right, fool. You're on.
Where do I get a brick? We gotta go pick up our bricks. Okay.
2 down.
All right.
Oops. Run, 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 run.
What? Boosh!
Fuck yeah.
Bullseye!
Ha, bam.
Yeah!
Got it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you like that?
Suck.
Last one.
She can't even hit the main window.
Yes! Brick fucking master!
Win the brick throwing contest.
My car had tougher windows.
Yeah, whatever, loser. All right, question time.
I'm scared.
Why did you leave? That's a good one.
Okay. Why did you leave without telling me?
I was in a weird space. Look, I didn't tell anyone.
But I wasn't just anyone. Was I?
No, it's just... You gotta see this thing, and we're almost there. Come on.
You didn't answer my question.
Well, there was no sarcasm. Oh, I can't even carry a brick. So, do we suddenly know where we're at? Okay, I still do the listen thing, I guess. Do I have my handy-dandy knife-o?
What are we doing here? This place is creeping me out.
So, you know how we thought they only powered certain areas of the city?
Yeah?
Follow me.
They power random ones too? Is that what this is?
Oh, this one.
I'm explorating. See, look, I found something. Warning notes. Major banks. This will be my third request in as many weeks for additional patrol in my area. With the Hartford QZ falling apart, the city has been inundated with refugees. Inundated? Jeez, can't say that. Many of which are coming through the mall because of the lack of soldiers over there. These people are desperate, and in most cases, they enter the city infected. As you've seen from my reports, I had to neutralize 3 stage 1s just last week. I realize resources are scarce, but if we don't get more security, I'm afraid that this mall will get overrun in a matter of fuck. Fucking. You're not going to listen to a word of this. Forever your lackey, Sergeant Winston Asher. That's funny. I like that. Nothing? Well, at least there was something for me to interact with. Wonder if it'll show up in my inventory later.
Oh, over here.
Oh, can't go that way. Alright. Is there like blood on the wall back there?
So, turns out, the whole city has power. They just flip the circuit breakers. All you gotta do is flip it back.
There's no way this is gonna work.
What did I tell you?
Wait, so the whole mall is lit up?
Let's go find out.
There's a carousel and everything. I'll say it's going to track a lot of things now, isn't it?
You ready to see this?
Wait, I know what you're trying to do. And I'm really glad that you're not dead. I mean, I'm glad that we're back together and
I didn't mean it. All that stuff I said before I left.
Oh, was there a fight?
Riley, you're such a sap.
Bet you started it.
Oh man.
Are you ready?
Totally.
Wow. Oh, nope.
Are
Okay.
you kidding?
Oh, are we back in the cold now? Yeah, we're back in the cold now. All right.
How the hell do I get up there?
Well, I think we're going to call our episode here. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here with me on the Bratcat channel. And, yeah. You should stay tuned for more if you want to. If you liked or disliked, hit the thummies and let us know how you felt, and use the comment sections to tell us why you felt that way. And we'll get back to you ASAP if you have any questions, comments, resignation, other such queries. Ooh, we got a note. Let's read our Atrium note real quick before we... Wait. Can I read? With supplies running low, Private... Okay, well, I'm not reading this. It's too tiny. With supplies running low, Private Eugene, Ellis, and I entered the loading dock in hopes of procuring additional rations. We were caught off guard when a group of roughly half a dozen Stage 2s attacked us. Half a dozen clickers. We neutralized the threat, but not before Ellis was bitten. After a heated debate, Private Ellis tried taking his own life. I incapacitated him. I then took it upon myself to break protocol. I isolated the infection with the tourniquet. I gathered and cleaned a surgical saw from the abandoned triage. I injected Private Ellis with morphine before amputating his arm several inches above the bite. I am confident that once the Private regains consciousness, he'll be clear of the cordyceps infection. I feel like that's not going to be true at all. But, yeah, anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here with me. If you want to talk to me directly, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at HobFoote, and you can follow us on Twitter and other socials at BradCatMedia, and stay up to date with everything that's going on. Anything and everything that happens gets posted about there on Twitter. So you should definitely follow us there, and you can stay up to date with us. That way you'll know when we're streaming different things and when different people are doing stuff. We've got World of Fuzzcraft, where Fuzz streams his World of Warcraft. I think it's Shadowlands is the new stuff that's out. He'll stream that. And we also do a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition podcast set with a modern setting. So that's fun, and you should definitely check that out if you like that kind of stuff. And in addition, sometimes I stream right now Final Fantasy XII, the remaster. And I've played more like remasters, remakes for the PlayStation 4 than any other type of game, like actual PlayStation 4 games. That's a thing I've come to realize. And I've got way less games for the PlayStation 4 than I ever had for the PS3 or PS2. That's very interesting. But, yep, anyway, that's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here with me. And we're going to say peace out, Girl Scouts.